Superman.
We didn't actually have the scenes with Noelle. Did
No,
you meet her though?
No, I've met her, and she's a lovely woman. Yes, she's Gertrude. She's the dying. She's Lex's dying heiress.
We're screening for you a little later.
No, she's.
He just asked for his part.
I would have liked to have actually worked with her, but I have met her a couple times.
So when you hear songs on the radio where the word Superman comes up, and you kind of like ping on that. And like,
yeah, it's funny. It's strange, especially when you just turn it on. Yeah. Just turn the radio on, and it happens to be a song that has Superman. So I was like, what?
No, the marketing and stuff like that. I mean, you have the posters. I mean, 6-foot tall stand-up of Jimmy Olsen that you can get, you know, and yeah, you ever seen it? Oh yeah. So I'll tell you, I mean, you know, everybody gets their action figures and stuff like that. I'm going to open this question to everybody. Hands in the air. How many people here have their likeness in wax at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum? Anybody? Anybody? Now, how was that?
That was a strange process. I went to this hotel, and you just stand on this circular, like a lazy Susan thing that they just turn, and they take these minute measurements. But it was about 6 months after the movie, and after I got done with the movie, I really didn't want to work out very much anymore. So I was really kind of embarrassed. They're measuring me, and I thought, oh, this is not really as good as the movie, but that's all right. But no, it was cool. And then when I got to go to New York and see it, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I remember seeing the picture that there was a bunch of kids around and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when the kids see you, I mean, is it really? I mean, especially like out here, you get to be with the fans and all that sort of stuff. It's got to be really something.
It's cool. Sometimes I scare kids. I mean, I understand that. I do yell at them, which is part of it. It's great, but you know, if they're young enough, then they don't know, which is great. But sometimes they get really nervous, and then I'm sad for them because I want them to not run away. But it's great, you know. It's people of all ages. One of the coolest things when I was actually filming the movie, people of all ages would come and visit the set. We had a few visitors, and if I was in the suit, kid or adult alike were nervous and shaky, and you know, it was kind of a cool thing to be in the presence when I was in the suit. So, to see the effect of the suit on people, like Sam. I mean, I had to drag him out of his room every day.
It's terrible. It's like seeing Santa Claus. The first time I saw it, I was
better.
Except thinner. We had adjoining dressing rooms. His actual room that he got put in the suit in was a separate room that he had, and it was right next to my room. And I remember I'd been totally geeking out about wanting to see him in the suit, and all of a sudden one day I'm just sitting in there, and he just walks in, and it was like I literally teared up, choked up, just couldn't breathe. It was pretty amazing. It was in all seriousness, it was amazing. You remember and also when he put the suit on, it was like he became Superman. He was Brandon, but when he put the suit on, he became almost regal and ethereal and spiritual. It was bizarre.
What are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. I actually don't know. I did. You were godlike. And then he throws on the fishnets. Forget it. I have no idea.
You just kidding around, not doing much, right?
I like to take a break. I actually have a movie called Miss Nobody on Netflix right now, which I actually filmed a long time ago. It's a fun, kind of dark comedy. Not necessarily a family movie, but it's not that bad. Anyway. And then I'm doing this film called Crooked Arrows, starting in August in the Boston area. And it's kind of like the Mighty Ducks, except with lacrosse. And the team is in high school. Lacrosse. I don't play lacrosse. I'm getting a crash course. I'm the coach, so I don't have to.
Because I played lacrosse in high school, so
Oh, wow.
it's
Awesome. It's a great sport,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to bring it to the rest of America. Yes. Like lacrosse, I've heard of that.
It's an East Coast thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take just 2 more questions, so I need really good ones. Okay? Let's see. Here, we've got somebody down in the front here with her Clark Kent glasses on, so why don't we come on down here?
Well, I was just in my high school theater productions. The first play I ever did was called Hide and Shriek. Yeah, it's classic. It is. It's classic. But actually, it was the most fun I've had on stage, because I haven't done a lot of stage work. But I played, it was like, the first time in front of a real audience acting, and I played a redneck named Aesop. Bib overalls and a hat, my hair sticking through it. And, it was comedy, so that's why I love comedy so much. That was kind of the beginning of it.
Okay, seriously, one last question. It's got to be a quick one. We are so far behind right now. All right, this young fellow up here with a very impressive logo on his shirt there.
It's from the Philippines. What do you do there, Routh? Mr. Routh, it's an honor to get to speak to you today. This isn't so much as a question as it is a brief statement of gratitude. Ever since the triumphant return of Superman in 2006, there have been a lot of incorrect internet revisionist history concerning Superman Returns. Firstly, the reviews and reactions from critics and fans was very positive and remains so to this day, despite the few vocal detractors. Secondly, the film made a lot of money all over the world, and even though its budget was unfairly burdened with the debt from previous attempts at making Superman films. Lastly, not only did the film have plenty enough action for my taste, but it also had the most important ingredient that a Superman film has to have, heart, and you, sir, are the heart and soul of that wonderful film. People who need non-stop, mindless, shallow action in their superhero movies can have the Zack Snyder movie. As for me, I like my heroes with emotional depth, and you brought that and so many new layers to the Man of Steel. Thank you for giving us the majestic and thoughtful movie known as Superman Returns.